Alright, this is my pre-video for my video for the 100 sub comp for Windam Woodcraft. Now, I really enjoyed doing my video for Chris, and you know, I've only been a sub of his for probably like 2 or 3 weeks, so in actual fairness, I don't really know a real lot about your channel. I probably watched like 4 to 5 videos, and I've subscribed to quite a few people, but very logical for your comp. I realize that it's so you can actually see who your subscribers are, and I had a lot of fun making it. I did have a blooper in it, and it's because I'm not really familiar with your channel a real lot, but I feel that it was important for me to have my footage to be as raw as it could be. I edited it with like a caption or two and then just kind of pieced it together, but I didn't edit the blooper out. You know, it's because that and I don't want it to be insulting, but I want it so you can actually see who I am. And I think by editing a lot of my footage for this sort of thing would be actually unfair. So for an honest approach, this is going to be unedited, or it's like raw as could be. And I actually shot it yesterday, and I was thinking about it, and I said, well, you know, I really like to explain everything out a little bit more. So I'm gonna give Windam Woodcraft the option. I want you to see my video, but I'm going to give you the option whether or not you want to put me into the contest, because I don't think it actual fairness that I was only in probably sub for probably 2 to 3 weeks, so I don't really know a lot about you as well, and that shows in my video. So I'm going to give you the option, but I just want you to see exactly who I am and not have it be edited. And I'm hoping that you'll actually find it humorous in that sense, because I got into it and I'm like, that's just, I can't believe I did what I did, and I got mixed up, and it was just like my words were all twisted up, and I knew what I wanted to say and I couldn't say it. And I'm sitting there on camera, and I just got done with my story, and I'm like, oh no. So anyways, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you don't find it insulting or anybody else insulting, but this is me, and more or less raw, other than a few captions. So here it is. Alright, so I'm going to shout out my channel, NEKCanoeist. Alright, so I'm doing a video response for Windam Woodcraft. Chris over there in Maine. I guess he's a neighbor of mine. Pretty close neighbor compared to a lot of other people. And he wanted to know a little bit about us and what we like, so, well, we're doing it right now. And right now I'm climbing this river. So, since I'm climbing, we're gonna try to get up a little bit further here, and I can catch my breath, and we'll have a little chat. Alright, so I'm in my big tandem right now, and we're just doing a little exploring. And I'm actually exploring right behind my house. And this is what I like. Just being in the outdoors. It doesn't matter if I'm hiking or canoeing or cooking camping. That's what my channel is all about. And canoeing is just my transportation most of the time, and I'm right into it. Just like right now. And I'm going to turn this around. I'm going to attempt to turn it around. And there we have it. This is just one obstacle. I'm out for the challenge. You know, the small challenges. Even if it's cooking something wild, or canoeing down a rapid, or going a long distance on a flat water paddle. That's it. So that's what my channel's about, and we'll have a little bit more of a chat in a minute. Alright, so what brought me to YouTube? I guess I just stumbled across, started watching other people's stuff. And then I went along and I said, well, I can upload a couple things. And I started out just with playing around with a couple uploads here and there. And then, you know, this winter I actually got into it more, and then I just started surfing more, and then somehow it all just came together and really brought out more of an interest. Certain channels brought out more of an interest, and the same interest that I've been having, you know, outdoors and cooking, camping, and bushcraft skills, and it just started kicking off right now. So I'm still small, my channel's still small, and I'm kind of happy it's small. I like to keep it that. I'm not saying I don't want my channel to grow, but I want to be courteous with my channel, so I haven't been promoting it really big. It's overwhelming for me to have to do all the, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work on top of my daily work. If you want to operate a quality channel, just being courteous, conscientious to your subscribers. So that's what my channel's about, and just sharing the outdoors, friendship with a lot of people. That's something that I never really thought existed on YouTube, and then all of a sudden it just came up and hit me, and you know, I think that's probably the most important thing about it. We're all sharing a common interest, but the friendship is more important than anything with people. And now I'm glad I have a neighbor in Maine with similar interest. You know, you have what you like, and I have what I like, but it's all incorporated in the same field. So this is great, and hopefully we can continue and have a friendship. So that's about my channel, and we're gonna keep moving along, and we're gonna take a little ride down this rapid, which I've never done. We're gonna explore that out, and hopefully we don't botch it up. So if we do, it'll be on video. All right, talk to you in a bit. Okay, story time. You wanted to hear a funny story, or a story. Funny stories work best. it wasn't funny at the time. Spouses, bringing your spouse along on one of your trips. My anniversary trip. Now, a little bit about me is on any one of my trips, I always like to spice it up a little bit. I always want to do something that's a little bit different. So, we could have accessed the river from a fishing launch, fishing access, and no, I decided to access it from a marsh. Big mistake. I ended up bringing my spouse through all these spiders and a marsh, and it was trying to find where the river was through the marsh, and I spiced it up all right. It was one heck of a mess. So we made it out on the river. We did our birding. My wife was dreading going back through the marsh because that's the way we accessed it, and that's where our vehicle was. So to get to the vehicle, to make it easy, would be to go back through the marsh. Well, I went along, and there was a lot of obstacles. Like, yeah, I had to climb over a log and then juggle the canoe around, and we made it across the first obstacle. And I think I have a slide I might throw in and show everybody. We made it through the first obstacle, and we got over that, and we had all our gear in it, and my wife went to get in the canoe, and she got in the canoe the wrong way. And mind you, we're in about 3-4 feet of muddy, murky water, and the whole canoe doesn't end over, and all our gear, cameras, phones, you name it, all over the place, and she's up to her waist in crappy water. I mean, it just smelled terrible. And I'm standing on a log, and I'm going, "You got to get the canoe." and she's like, "I can't get it, I can't get it." So I had to go through and get the canoe and get all the stuff, and we got all the stuff recovered. It took me probably 45 minutes in calm but nasty water, and we still had to go through the rest of the marsh. So probably about a half an hour later, we made it through the marsh. We're just like grossed out, and we get to the vehicle, and of course we started stripping down, and right there is somebody parked when we're coming out, and this guy, I mean, we were like half stripped down, and this guy was eating his lunch, and it must have been hilarious for him to watch us. So never spice it up too much when you bring your spouse. That would be the moral of my story. So I hope everybody enjoyed my video. Thank you, Chris from Windam. I get it confused. Windam Woodcraft. Thank you, Chris from Windam Woodcraft. There's a business that I deal with that does sounds very similar. I can't say it 5 times fast. Windam Woodcraft, Windam Woodcraft, Windam Woodcraft. Yeah, I guess I can. So, all right, folks. So, thanks for watching. Once again, thanks, Chris from Windam Woodcraft. And I hope to be seeing more stuff come out, and we'll keep in touch. And great job with your subscribers.